All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. T. Oh, Dr. Teen. Dr. King coming at you from 800 Link, and we are in part three of our four-part series of being your own kind of beautiful. Can y'all see that? Be your own kind of beautiful. So today we're going to be discussing being special and knowing your worth. You know, we, everything lately has been about mental health and self-care and all of that good stuff, and that's what this series is about, being in alignment with those things. So today we're focusing on being special and knowing your worth, and I have 10 things. Y'all know I don't try to do too much, so I have 10 things for you that I want you to focus on. Number one, though you can do it alone, you need a quality support system. Though you can do it alone, you need a quality support system. And we've talked so much the last 2, 3 weeks about the life tree that kind of plays in with this as well. But you need to know who your support system is. Okay. These are the people who deposit that positive energy into you. They're not constantly withdrawing, they're not stressing you out. They're not just behind closed doors, but out in the world as well. This is your positive support system. And you know who they are. And when you're with them and you're around these people and you're talking to these people, you glow because that love that they interject into you is just that. Okay. So, number one, you know that you can do it alone, but you definitely need to have a quality support system. We are social people by nature. There are some things in life that, you see people all the time, I can do this by myself. And I'm real big on clapping for myself. I will. If nobody else supports me, I'm going to support my own endeavors. But we all need, and including myself, and I have it, we all need that positive support system that's going to clap for us. I don't care if you're male or female. Have that support system that's going to clap for you. Number two, stick to your guns when you say you're going to do something or, things of that nature. Everyone should not get the same version of you. Okay. Everyone should not get the same version of you, giving you the absolute best of who they are. Like they say, who I am depends on who you are. To a degree, a large degree, yes. Now, I'm not saying go out there and people act stupid, you be stupid too. No, there has to be a level of professionalism and decorum about who you are. But you can't give everybody all of you because a lot of people are not gonna appreciate it. And you have to know that. And when you know who those people are, you know how to treat them. We want to go back to the life's tree. Those are your leaves. Okay. Those leaves that blow, they soon as the wind blow, they're gone. I'm talking about, you need to, when I say you need to have a quality support system, these are people that are your branches that are going to become your roots to your life's tree. Remember, you're the trunk. Okay. Everybody should not get everybody should not get the same version of you. Okay. It's almost as if, I don't want to say you get what you give because people will take that and run with it in the worst way. What I'm saying is this: if you're constantly loving somebody and they're not reciprocating, you need to rethink how much you're loving their phone, or their texts. You need to rethink how much time and dedication you're putting into your relationship with that person. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Stick to your guns. And when you make a decision, whichever way you decide to go, stick with it. Don't let somebody do something and, because, everybody knows what I'm saying when they say, let's talk relationships. You're in a relationship, things are going bad, and all of a sudden something happens and now y'all are back in love. That can happen in relationships, friendships, whatever dynamic that you have with a social being, somebody else. But when somebody is mistreating you and you make a decision to leave them alone, leave them alone. If somebody is loving on you and you make the decision to make them a part of your life's tree, make them a part of your life's tree until they determine or do something that means that they go from just being a leaf to a branch or a branch to a leaf. That can happen. Okay. Branches can transition back to being leaves, and there are some leaves who are going to transition to being branches in your life. You just have to, whatever you decide to do, you stick with it. Number 3, don't disrespect yourself by keeping toxic, negative people in your life. Okay? They are stressful. They bring you down. Toxic people always find something wrong. They the ones that are low-key hating, and sometimes they ain't even low-key hating. They're high-key hating. Okay? Be careful and be weary and leery really, of the ones who they want to talk about you in a joking manner. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're saying. You have to know who you are and be confident in yourself and have self-worth in yourself to know that not everybody on your boat of life is paddling. Some are drilling holes. Even with your tree. Not everybody that you have on your life's tree is trying to go no further than who they are. And when I say go no further, I'm saying from a leaf to a branch to a root. Some people just want to be a leaf in your life, and sometimes you have to let them. Okay. If there are toxic people in your life and the only time you hear from them is if they want something, but they can never be there from you or be there for you, or they can't be there for you ever. It's always a thing, or they expect you to drop everything and be there for them. You need to get rid of those people, period, point blank, because they are disturbing your peace. Okay? Learn to preserve your peace. No, with your life and how you carry yourself and behave in your life, that's excuse me, gonna determine the type of people that you allow around you. Okay? You have to not allow people around you that are not genuinely supportive of you, genuinely don't care for you, genuinely, they always have something to say. Raise that bar and make people step up to that. Don't lower your standards just because you want a friend or just because you want a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or whatever. You have to keep yourself at where your base is. Okay. And nobody should be in your life, or you should not fool with too many people that are below that base, because people with nothing to lose will make you lose everything and still blame you for why you lost it. Okay. So I'm telling you from the jump, it's not worth it. Okay. When people show you who they are, believe them. That's number 5. When people show you who they are, believe them. You are not a doctor. You are not a puppeteer. It is not your job to fix broken people. Okay? Damaging relationships, and I'm saying friendships, family relationships, intimate relationships, whatever. It is not your job to fix people. When you start a relationship or friendship with somebody and you realize that they're bringing some baggage with them that you had nothing to deal with or do with, and it's causing problems with your friendship or relationship or whatever with them, you need to make a decision. Do I really need this person in my life? And if you love yourself and have self-worth, you don't have to worry about them loving you. They're not doing it anyway. Okay? Those where conditions come in. Conditional people interject conditions into whatever relationship they are in. And when I say conditional people, I mean people that can't do something for somebody else unless they're getting something from it in return, and most often up front. Okay. So when people show you who they are, believe them. And that's good and positive. I'm not just focusing on the negative here. There are some genuinely awesome people in the world that you need in your life. But there are also some not genuine and awesome people in the world that you don't need in your life. Just know that when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. It's not your job to fix them. Number 6, learn to love yourself so that you are not out there accepting foolishness that looks like love. Let me repeat that again. Learn to love yourself so that you are not out there accepting foolishness that's pretending to look like love. Period. When you love yourself and set standards for yourself, it's hard to deal with foolishness. When you're working on yourself and working on your life and trying to be the best that you can be, it's hard to entertain foolishness. Stop out there just looking for love in all the wrong places. I don't care if it's friendship, relationship, whatever. I'm not just talking about girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend. I'm not just, okay? Know the difference. Stop just accepting what people are giving you because you don't know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. Know that you were put on this earth for a reason. Everybody has a purpose. Know yours and stop dealing with less just to feel special. When know here that you are special. Okay? Number 7, stop trying to be liked by everyone. Social media got y'all out here trying to get 15 million likes, and if something happened to you, 14,999,999 ain't gonna be there. It's only gonna be one or two. Stop looking for likes. Stop going out there and wanting people. And it's not just about social media. I'm just talking about even in the real else. Okay. So make sure that when you have people in your life, you are selective about who you let in your energy. Okay. And you know people, a person shows you who they are up front. They may run a game, but that game is going to play out. The longer that you get to know them and learn who they are, you start to know who they are. Okay. And once again, that's when you make the decision as to whether or not you still want to be in their presence or you still want them in yours. Okay. Do you even like you? That's number one. We're talking about other people liking us, but you have to like yourself first. You have to love yourself first. I love me some me, and that's not arrogance. That's not conceit. I know my self worth. I know that I love me. I am very self confident. When I want something, I go out there and get it. I don't have time for foolishness. I don't have time for foolish people. I don't have time to entertain either. Okay. I'm not being mean. I'm not being conceited, but I have things that I'm trying to do in my life, and I don't have time for people not doing anything with theirs in mine. Okay. So that's number 7. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. And do you really like you? Number 8, little wins lead to big accomplishments. I don't care what you're doing. If you're at home and hey, I'm cleaning up my house today, and then about 2 minutes later, yeah, that's not happening. You may not feel like cleaning the whole house, but clean the kitchen. Maybe an hour, a day or two later, clean the bathroom. Maybe a day or two or an hour later, clean the bedroom. Pick up a book and read something. You don't have to read the whole book in one sitting. For some people, they do, but read 10 pages, read 5 pages every day until you get it finished. Okay. When you're out in the world on your job, do the best that you can for the time that you're at work every day, and that leads to big accomplishments. You don't have to do everything up front and then get mad when you don't accomplish what you're trying to do that day. Sometimes you got to break it down into steps. I may not be able to do this big thing today, but guess what I can do? I can do this and this and this and this and this. And when you string those little accomplishments together, you finish and fulfill that big accomplishment. Okay. So let little wins lead to big accomplishments. Accomplish something. Okay. Accomplish something small every day, and you will see it grow into something big. Number 9, people know what they're doing to you. Stop trying to explain why you're telling people, I'm gonna have to leave you alone, because you always doing it. People know exactly what they're doing to you. They know. Sometimes it's plain, but do you know that they know what they're doing to you? And once again, this is not always negative, positive and negative. People know when they're loving you and giving you everything they have, and people know when they're not loving you and giving you everything that they have. Do you know when a person is loving you or not? People know exactly what they're doing to you. You have to know. And then number 10, unconditional love does not mean unconditional tolerance. Stop allowing people to mistreat you and then say, I'm sorry, And y'all, that becomes a very dysfunctional cycle. Okay? Stop allowing people to mistreat you and not give you worth because they don't have any. Stop. Just because you give people unconditional love. Remember when I told you in the first one, though you can do it alone, you need quality people in your life and you need to stick to your guns. You can be as unconditional and be the most loving person you are, but you have to know who you can and can't do that with. So just because you're unconditional, that doesn't mean that you have to unconditionally tolerate the disrespect, the mistreatment, the little sly jokes that's being petty and hate. Be unconditional with the people who love you, who are in your corner, who are clapping for you, who are giving you that, all of them. Okay? Unconditional love does not mean that you have to settle and deal with mean unconditional tolerance. Okay? And if I teach you nothing else, never forget how truly amazing you are. There is nobody else on this earth, unless you are a twin or a triplet or something like that, that's just like you. And even in multiple births, each child has their own personality. Okay? You are you. And know that you are enough. Know that you are enough. Okay? The world loves you. And I know people have gone through some things and my heart goes out to you and I completely understand that. But if you know nothing else about yourself, know that you are truly amazing. Stand in your mirror every day and look at yourself and say, girl, you are amazing. Dude, you are amazing. Bruh, sis, you are amazing. Mom, dad, you are amazing. Kid, you are amazing. Okay? Love you all. My final installment and last installment for the month of Tuesday, February 22nd, here at 10 a.m. Okay? All of this, I say everything I said today to tell you that you are amazing. And if nobody tells you today that they love you, I tell you, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Go out and be great. Make this day the best that it can be because it'll be gone tomorrow. Okay? Love you all. Bye bye.